You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the heroes of Alicon as they defend Cybertronian civilization from the remnants of Cybertron First to Lord Starscream's egotistical leadership, and beyond to the unknown threats on the other side of distant stars.
Welcome back, everyone, to Empire of Rust. This is our special transmissions exclusive only thing episode stuff with the stuff happening.
Excellent intro.
Very, very succinct.
Totally is.
I feel much more well-informed now.
Donatrons only for 6 months.
Yep. Before we get into the action, I wanted to talk about Matt. And Monty, and Matt's character Monty. Matt, you always create the oddball, unique characters. You create a bunny.
Yeah.
Where were you going with this?
I'm not sure where it came from. It was sort of like, what would I was listening to the previous special, and there were a lot of tunnels and stuff, and I sort of, what hangs out in tunnels? And I was like, well, what if I have a character that looks like something that lives in tunnels? And I think that's where it started. So, had that feat that I could have that be my primary form. I was like, let's give this a try. How unassuming can I possibly look?
So your robot mode is actually not an alt mode, it's your primary mode?
It's the primary mode, yep.
You are a fucking abomination.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
We still don't know what you transform into yet. In fact, we don't know what anyone transforms into. We know what Scrap Heap transforms into. We've seen him in the last episodes. But, yeah, I'm
a boring truck.
You're a rescue vehicle.
We need something to bore.
You're not boring. You're like a rescue. You're a tow truck. So it's not boring.
Being a vehicle is never boring.
But we don't know what Shatter transforms into. We don't know what Caliber transforms into. And we certainly don't know what our new friend Monty transforms into.
Don't worry, it's probably underwhelming.
Well, I can tell you what he's not about to transform into.
Corpse, I hope.
Jury's still out on that one. We'll see what's going on. Because you just popped your head into this room. And what has happened?
Let me guess. We didn't check the tunnel for teeth, did we?
No, you didn't. But this was a false cliffhanger. This was a falsie because you poke your head in and it's just a little 10 by 10 foot room. That's all it is. You want to go ahead and pop the rest of you in that room?
How ironic.
How about I give him a little push?
Is it a dead end?
It is a dead end. It is a 10 foot by 10 foot little carved room into the end of this little tunnel. And don't forget, the tunnel has shrunk down to about 3 feet by 3 feet at the end of the tunnel. And it opens up into this 10 foot by 10 foot room.
But there are no other ways to leave the room other than this.
It doesn't look like it.
Sir Monty, do you see any reason for us to actually go in there?
Not right now. I'll check out for anything we're missing. Is there anything else in here, or is it just empty?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Alright, we got a 26.
Oh, natural 20. Very nice.
That's the way to start an episode.
Tell him all of the things.
I will. I will tell him all of the things. So when you first look in into the room, you're still in the tunnel. It does limit your vision a little bit because it's a small 3 foot by 3 foot opening. But you do notice something that kind of catches your attention. And on the opposite side of the room is there's some loose rocks that seem kind of suspicious. So you poke your head further into the room here, and looking kind of behind you, you can see that there is carved writing on the wall.
Oh. Like on the wall I'm coming out of?
Exactly right.
There's just some shady looking rocks over there. Well, I'll check out the rocks cautiously, and then I'll turn and look at the writing.
Abandon hope, ye enter here.
You go ahead and hop your little bunny legs over to the pile of rocks, and it's a small alcove, poorly disguised behind some rocks. As you clear some of the debris away, you find an energon node and a battery, a 40 charge capacity battery.
Is it charged?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Zap.
Did the tracks go this way?
Yes, they did.
Do the tracks continue on to, say, like another secret door or something?
Monty, as you're looking around, you don't get that sense. Like there's no like wear on the ground like into a particular area. And as you're looking around, it kind of seems like this was maybe like I don't want to say a nest, but something like some place that someone carved out just for safety's sake, maybe to hide. Maybe to just, like, hole up for a little while. You're not quite certain on that one.
From the tracks, could we tell whether, like, they were both coming and going?
Yeah, it does feel like they came and went. So maybe, like, a couple of times, whoever was here kind of left and then came back, left, came back. But there's not a lot of tracks. It's not like a lot of wear on the ground. So you think that whatever used this didn't use it for very long.
Just wondering if something came in and didn't come out.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, too.
As you turn around and look at the writing on the wall, I need you to make either a difficult culture check or an easier mysticism check.
Yeah, you guys might want to come in here and get some help with this writing stuff.
I'm pretty good at history and culture and stuff. Maybe I can take a look if you guys can help me.
I mean, I'm better at culture than I am at mysticism, but I know we have Mr. Pointy mysticism out there.
How is Shatter in regards to his think meats?
I don't know that Shatter is the smartest of the meat thinkers, but I think he would definitely excel at standing guard outside.
I'm pleased to be working with bots that know their place.
I rolled a 27 for culture.
All right, so Scrap Heap is going in. What about Caliber? Staying out, going in?
Caliber is going in, and Caliber rolls a 28 on mysticism.
Okay.
And I'll give Scrap Heap a +2 on culture, and absolutely nothing for mysticism.
29 for culture.
28 for mysticism.
Damn, you guys are killing these DCs. You made the culture DC actually pretty good too, and that was a tough one. It was a DC 24 culture check. But all three of you get this information. So this is a dialect of ancient Cybertronian, which dates back to before the Golden Age. It was used in writings relating to the guiding hand, almost like a religious script. Now that being said, the text itself is mostly nonsensical. The Dark One comes. Hail to the Lord of Death. Abominations in light. You can translate it, it's just it doesn't say a whole lot.
I don't know, that sounded pretty clear to me.
If you want to make a wisdom check, anyone who wants to can.
16.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the ramblings of a madman.
I was just going to say that. I'm like, this is cult poetry.
The ramblings of an unbalanced mind.
A lot of talk about death when we're on the trail of the dead universe. Is that a coincidence?
I think the universe is a little bit bigger than this room. I think it's hidden in here somewhere. Is this writing new as the tunnel, or is it older?
It's about as old as the footprints you found, so about a month old or so.
The writing's only a month old, but it's in ancient Cybertronian.
Yep.
Curiouser and curiouser.
We gotta look for Cthulhutron.
So I guess since we're all in here, we should probably take at least one more thorough search around the room, and then if we don't find anything else, we should move on. Any objections?
Okay. Yep.
I have a 27 on perception, unaided.
I can aid you with 20, so +4.
So 31 perception.
You're pretty confident that the only thing that was hidden in here was that energon node and battery.
Okay, let's move on.
Does somebody use a big battery and an energon node?
I can use the energon nodes to heal people if...
And you can have that.
If eventually we need, like, my gun takes up 4 charges, so I only really have 5 shots with it, as is. So, but if somebody else is actually an actual warrior, then please take it.
Well, I have 3 batteries already, and they're only used for healing, so I don't really need another one.
What about you, Shatter?
I think I can take the battery.
Okay.
So it's a 40 capacity.
You guys think you're all set here and you want to move on?
Yeah, I took the energon node, so I have 5 total energon nodes now, since I had 4 from the last time.
Oh, so you're a scientist?
Yes.
Remember, absorb energon from anything you can. Anytime there's anything, anybody unconscious or dead, you can get some energon in. It builds up real quick if you do that.
Okay. I will remember that, yeah. But there's nothing in here, so I think there's nothing to absorb at the moment, I guess.
Let us move on.
Pythagoras has accumulated quite a lot of it. So, that way. All right, onwards. I will scout ahead again.
Moving on down the winding tunnel, you continue moving downwards through the depths of the planet. And, Monty, I want you to give me a perception check, please.
28 for stealth, if it matters.
Okay.
And then, some scout. I'm 8 for perception.
8
Can't
for
even see
perception.
myself.
All right. Cool. So you continue scouting ahead, and everything looks pretty good. As you get closer, I want the rest of you to give me perception checks as well.
Sometimes the purpose of being a scout is simply setting off the traps.
18 for Scrap Heap.
13 for Calabar.
17.
So Scrap Heap and Shatter, as you guys are walking down the tunnel, you hear the sound of running water, or the sound of like a moving liquid ahead of you.
One of you guys peeing.
Monty hasn't given you any indication that he's heard anything.
We dealt with piss before. I think this one is vinegar.
Monty, slow your roll. I think we're getting close to one of those underground energon rivers or something.
Oh, all right. Funny thing is, he could be stealthy enough to be completely ignored by the ambush, but obtuse enough not to actually notice it.
Well, he's thinking about his new story he's got to write, huh?
Wait, did you say an energon river?
I'm guessing that
would feel better than swimming in like Wonka's chocolate river. I mean, that's like like how would that even feel as a transformer? It's like, is that blood? It's like, or is it just like life force? Like you're just like, I could swim in this forever, literally, because I'll never get tired.
It's blood, life force, money, food, ammunition. It's all of it.
God, that's
manna from heaven.
It's also highly explosive.
So if I can direct your attention to roll 20.
Oh, we have a map.
The 4 of you empty out from the tunnel into a cavern with an energon river running through it.
Is it loud?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's not a really wide river, but there's a lot of it kind of there. And as you can see, there's like a little bit of a waterfall to the northern section up there.
Yeah.
What color is the energon?
It's like a glowing blue, like a light blue.
This actually reminds me a lot of my time on Earth.
You've been to Earth?
Yeah, I was there for a few hundred years.
Is it possible that Sharkticons are swimming around in there?
Possible. All things are possible.
Okay.
That's helpful.
I string up the rabbit and cast a line.
That could be fun.
All right, so you're in this cavern. If you take a look to the left and the right, you can see that it does look like there are some smaller side passages heading out that you can't quite see into at the moment. But just looking at the Energon River in front of you, you can tell that it's not something you can just kind of walk through or just wade through. It's going to be, it's going to take a little bit of effort to cross. At least it's 20 feet across, so for those of you who are very athletic, it is possible for you to make a running leap and just jump it. But for those of you who are not athletic, you're going to have to either swim across or find some other way across.
I apologize if I'm making too big of a deal about this, but is this a common thing? I mean, could we literally just bottle this stuff and have potions of healing? I mean, how does this work?
You would need to actually process it in order for it to be effective healing. But yeah, I mean, think of it. Okay, for point of an analogy, think of it like us swimming through a river of blood. It's not.
So this is horrifying then.
Well, is it more like crude oil, where you can it's sort of raw on its own, but you can turn it into fuel, you can turn it into solid objects like plastic, you can turn it into, you can refine it and that sort of thing into all sorts of different products, but by itself it's sort of, not super useful on its own.
Okay.
Think of it like this. If it was it's a river of blood if we could drink blood. I know it.
I mean,
so it's magic water. It's magic water. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, life water.
Yes. Okay.
Like blood of the earth.
So, can I synthesize some energon nodes from this? How long would that take me to do that?
You think you would need a processing facility. It wouldn't take a long time to do, but you just don't have the equipment on you to do it.
Okay. Fair
but
enough.
if you have a container and you want to grab some energon for later on, yeah, you're welcome to.
Hey, Mike. I just want to look at the ceiling and make sure nothing's going to fall and grab us.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I would also like to do that. I'm a pretty aware person.
Sure.
But
21.
21. Okay.
27. But I'm looking for different things.
Okay.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Both of you are reasonably confident that there is nothing up there. There's no stalactites, as there would be in a rock cavern or anything. It feels like it is just more rough metal. But yeah, doesn't look like there's anything up on the ceiling or anything.
Okay, well, let's move in because I haven't rolled a die in a while.
Except just now.
All right, so since I'm kind of ahead of these two, I'd like to pull off my door as a shield.
Do it.
And against my better judgment, I want to get next to the fucking rabbit and just peek into the river of fear there.
Sure. Go ahead and move yourself up. Shatter, you peer into the river, and everything looks to be pretty good. It's a river of energon. I'm sure you've seen something like this before on one of your many missions over the course of the war. But yeah, it's not a very common sight, but yeah, absolutely. It's running, pretty quickly, and seems like it's a river of energon.
All right.
Is there a path to the north over that little cliff?
Well, actually, now that you guys have moved forward, I can reveal a little bit more for you. And we'll do a nice little polygonal reveal over here.
I'm going to collect a sample of energon in a container.
There we go.
Oh, fuck. It's more cliff, guys. We're screwed.
After we check that area, I do want to search behind the waterfall because one of the mortals that I worked with on Earth told me that hiding things behind waterfalls is a really good idea, especially when you're distributing quests.
Gotcha. All right, you're going to head up there in just a moment, and sorry, what were you guys doing? Scrap Heap, you were collecting a sample?
Yes.
All right. So Scrap Heap...
Raw River Energon.
Exactly. So, Scrap Heap, you go ahead and it's going to reach your hand in and start collecting a sample, and you see some movement from under the water, and I need all of you to roll for initiative as a pair of Alicons surface from the water.
It's always Alicons.
Oh boy.
I was looking for just this sort of bullshit.
You were looking for this bullshit, except that their stealth was a little bit higher than your perception.
14 for initiative for me.
And Shatter, what does Shatter get for initiative?
Got an 8.
8. Oof. So the order is Scrap Heap with a 14, Caliber with a lesser 14, Monty with a 10, Shatter with an 8, and my poor Alicons, who got a 4. Why do I always roll shit for initiative? That's it. I'm just faking it from now on.
Today's initiative order is brought to you by Game Science Dice.
All right, Scrap Heap. First one's coming after you. You got one in front of you, Scrap Heap. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's gonna eat you.
Can I take a guarded step back without provoking an attack of opportunity?
That's a move action, but yes, you can.
And then can I pull my lens pistol cylindrical and fire?
I believe you can do that as part of your move action. So you can move back, draw, and fire if you'd like.
Then I am going to do that.
These like snake things or lizards?
These look like big alligators. Remember from the Transformers the movie, the 86 movie, when they were on Quintessa?
Yeah.
Whatever that.
Quintessa.
Yeah,
Quintessa. They're just...
And the alligators came out of the... Yeah, you go ahead, Charles. You can explain it better than I can.
No, I was to say they're basically Sharkticons, but they look like alligators. Sharkticons with big alligator snouts.
Right.
Snout gators.
All right, I rolled a. So this is I'm using a ranged weapon, so I rolled an 18.
What's your damage type on that one? Is it fire?
1d8 fire.
1d8 fire. Okay. Sorry, what was your to hit again?
18.
18. That is gonna be a hit. Go ahead and roll up your damage.
1.
Jesus.
1 damage.
It's a good thing you guys brought me.
Can I move again, or is that the end of my turn?
That is the end of movement for you, unfortunately, because a guarded step
Okay.
is only 5 feet and it takes up the whole move action.
Actually, you can actually leave because you're actually going first in initiative. They do not threaten because they are effectively flat-footed at this moment. So you do not need to take a guarded step right now. So you could move further away and not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I'm gonna move behind Shatter.
All right, Caliber. You are way off on the side over here, but you are still adjacent to one of the Alicons. So, what are you gonna do?
Well, I only had the one weapon, so I'm going to fire it because, again, they haven't acted yet, so I do not provoke an attack of opportunity. I rolled a modified 20 to hit.
Damn, that's a hit.
And it takes 0 damage, but it moves back 10 feet.
Is that a graviton pistol?
It certainly is.
Moves back 10 feet, and he is going to move back...
10 feet twice, so he'll be like on the island.
Yeah, okay. It's 2 diagonals, but you know what? I'll move it back to the island.
Right,
That's fine.
for tactical movement, for some reason it says that's not like a... Because it's not actually 15 feet, like it's a weird thing. It's for movement, but not forced movement.
Gotcha.
So, like if I wanted to walk there, it would be 15, but because they're being flung there, it doesn't. And then I'm going to move adjacent to Shatter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Monty, you are up next.
Alright, I'm gonna leap at this one that tried to bite his arm. Try to bite him in the throat.
All right. So that is mostly in the water. If you want to make an acrobatics check to stay right along the edge there, in between the water and shatter, I'm okay with that. Otherwise, you're going to be in the water.
I will float automatically, so I don't know if it matters.
Go get him, rabies.
I was gonna say you're the fucking Vorpal rabbit, aren't you?
You can float in this mode.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have a swim speed, but I will float.
Okay.
As long as I can get close enough to him.
Yep, you absolutely can then. I didn't know you could float.
He's a witch!
Burn her!
And of course, I rolled a natural 1. Because that's probably all I'm going to roll this game is a natural 1.
Ooh, you rolled a natty 1. You tried to bite him, but you managed to find yourself... well, I want to do something with the natty 1, because that's just exciting.
You would have done 19 damage?
Yes.
Fuck me sideways.
What I will say is, with that natty 1, you take a bad step along the edge of the rock, and you end up upside down in the water.
My little legs. Curses coming out of the water.
Typical Decepticon.
And you'll need to take a move action to right yourself whenever you are ready.
All right, well, I'm done. How ignominious.
All right, Shatter. The bunny just went paws up.
Okay.
Typical for a Decepticon, huh?
Yes.
Embarrass myself in front of the Autobot.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
Really? You were pretty experienced then. You've seen a metal rabbit flip over in a river attacking a robot crocodile?
Most Decepticons I come across end up belly up.
Is what you try to say, except it all just comes out like... blah, 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 blah.
God, that one just keeps paying for itself, man.
Enjoy it while you can.
All right, Shadow, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm looking at my character sheet here. I basically want to use my electro wrist pistols, if you will. And so I'm going to roll. Okay, and then I add it's a +5. So it's 17.
17 is... 17's still a hit, so yeah.
D8 is a 2.
Okay. 2 points of damage to the Alicon.
He's slightly singed.
Can I do any kind of defense for the rascally rabbit without causing a an attack of opportunity?
You can do an assist, but you've used your standard action already.
Right.
So you can just move right now, or pretty much.
Not that I would do it. You're a fucking Decepticon. I'm just asking a question.
Do a quick check on the last sheet I gave you, and you have a move action with your shield. I'm not certain if it applies in this case, but just go ahead and double check on that, and just kind of read that off as what the ability is there. Nope. It's like a move your shield, like a line shield or move shield.
Choose an opponent, gain a +1 to AC for the round against that opponent.
Yeah, so unless he's got like the bodyguard feat, I don't think that there's anything he can really do about it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Appreciate the consideration.
That's cute. You thought I was considering it.
All right. Finally, my alligators get to go. My Alicon.
Hey, this is not about you, DM.
You know what? You shut your Autobot mouth.
Yes, sir.
All right, what do we got going on here? So the first one is gonna be taking a... you know what? He's gonna do a full attack on you, Monty.
Alrighty.
Which means he is going to try and... son of a fucking bitch. He's going to try to slam, and he's going to try to bite. He gets a 2 on the slam and a 1 on the bite.
Wow, we're meant for each other.
I don't think I've told you enough, DM, how good of a job you're doing, and I hope you keep it up.
Just double-checking, but a 12 doesn't hit your KAC, Monty, right?
No.
He tries to take a bite out of you and misses... And apparently he's just going to try and take a bite out of the rocks and get a rock lodged in his tooth. And now he's just like chomping, nom, 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 trying to get rid of that.
It's like that scene when Hot Rod punches the Sharktacon in the teeth and like they just all shatter.
Yep. Sharky number 2 can move up to you, Monty. He cannot take a full attack because he had to move, but he is going to take a bite, and he is going to probably hit you with a 26.
Yep.
So first thing we got is just a little bit of damage, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm sorry, bludgeoning and piercing, because it is a bite. And he is going to try and grab you. Unlikely, but does a 26 beat your KAC plus 4?
KAC plus 4 or KAC plus 8?
The grab ability is part of an attack is beat it with a plus 4.
Well, it definitely beats it with a plus 4, then.
This Alicon is going to chomp down on you, and you are considered grappled in his mouth.
That's what they did to me last time.
You knew these sons of bitches were down here, and you didn't say anything.
I saw Sharkticons. These are the I guess these are a new breed, but
they're cousins.
Yeah, they're kissing cousins.
All right, Scrap Heap, it is back up to the top of the round. Start of round 2. There's a rabbit in the mouth. We've got a rabbit in the mouth situation going on here. What are you going to do?
Standard procedure number 35.
Do I have a clear shot to try and shoot the Alicon grappling Monty, or would that count as cover since I have to shoot past Shatter?
Definitely cover. It's going to be a -4 to your hit.
Okay.
Technically +4 to me, but you know.
Can I hit the other Alicon without taking any?
I'm willing to say yeah.
Is the stalactite actually there, or is that just?
Oh, that's right. There is a thing in the way. So then no. It would technically be cover. You would also get a -4 for that one. You would have to move either to the left or to the right to get a clear shot.
Okay, then I'm going to move here and take a shot.
Also, that's a stalagmite, not a stalactite.
Well, fuck you.
Sorry. From the view, it's hard to tell. Are you sure you're saying it's not actually a pillar where it's connected to the ceiling?
Nope.
And if you said something,
the stalactites hang from the ceiling. Stalagmites grow up from the floor.
Right, but if they touch, they're called a pillar.
Oh, okay.
This does not touch.
Okay.
Fucking nerds.
All right, I'm moving, and then so I can get a shot at the Alicon chomping on Monty, and I'm going to fire on that one.
Normally you would take a penalty for that, but since Monty is smaller and the Alicon has him in his mouth, I think that's fine.
Doesn't matter because I got a 6.
Ooh, these guys aren't too tough, but a 6 is just not going to do it. Caliber, you got a bunny in the mouth, and your eyes can't hit. They just can't hit.
Sir Shatter, would you like to wield a proper weapon?
What did you have in mind?
So I guess I'll have to technically delay my action in order to do it so that he can actually catch me. So I will do that. So I'm changing my initiative.
Are we fastballing special this motherfucker?
Well, you'll see, I guess.
What I read, Pat, recently, if you're a weapon former, I'm just guessing, but you can transform on your turn and go into his hand if he's willing. You don't have to delay.
Okay, is that true?
Correct, yes.
Okay, then I will do so. So I flip into the air, and my arms kind of cover up in like those big holes in my armpits, like cover my head, and my arms extend, and I become a gleaming sword.
Look at that.
Interesting.
And so it lands in your hand, and then you feel me start to shake, like almost like vibrating in your hand.
I'm not a fembot.
I understand that.
Okay.
But I'll make you a man after doing this, so.
Fuck off.
So Yoshi, this is a little bit different for you because it's not a typical thing.
Right.
Look at the to hit bonus on your truncheon. That is going to be your base to hit bonus, and then Pat can do things to add to that and do additional damage and stuff. So if you're swinging him, you're still going to use that to hit, unless Pat add some stuff to you, in which, if he does, then he'll tell you.
Gotcha.
All right, so that was your move action there, Caliber. Anything else?
The thrumming was my second action.
Okay.
Consider himself thrummed.
No, it's actually a thing, but it'll be better to describe it when it happens.
Yep. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, moving on to Monty. You're in a mouth. You're in a mouth. Getting chomped on.
Enemies are chomping back.
Bite his tongue.
And comes another natural 1, right? Probably. 14 to hit.
That's going to be against KAC. That is unfortunately not a hit. You were really close, though. Sorry to say.
I rolled an 8.
Are you going to right yourself?
But I think I'm already written because he grabbed me.
Yeah, you're in a mouth.
Well, but I mean, you could be both prone and grappled, and now you'll just be grappled.
Well, if that makes a difference, I have that move action to unprone myself.
Take your move action, get yourself right side up. Kick those legs out from underneath there, right? All right, good. Shatter.
Yes.
You got a vibrating sword in your hand. What do you want to do with it?
Well, I stand there for a moment and I just watch the rabbit get chomped on as a tear of joy comes down my face. And wielding the sword with my mighty arms.
You notice that my hilt is particularly long,
Yeah.
so that you can actually get a strong double grip on it.
Yeah.
So you actually get to add 1.5 times your strength modifier if you hit,
Okay. I don't.
and and you have reach, so you can threaten squares up to 10 feet away.
Good to know, but I still don't hit.
What'd you get?
A 10.
Oh, man. You didn't provide any bonuses to that, right, Pat?
I add just a +1 because I am a masterwork weapon.
11 still is not going to hit, unfortunately. You swing the sword down, and the Alicon just deftly sidesteps, and it goes wide over his head.
Did you roll like a 3?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just not used to holding something so thick in my hands.
No, I get it. I hear that a lot. I understand.
I'll be better the next round. I'll be used to it by then.
Oh, also, one thing. You can make 2 attacks, even at this level.
Yeah.
You just take a -4 penalty on each of those attacks. But since you've already failed, I don't think he's going to let you take the second.
I wouldn't if I was running this game.
Yeah, I want you to declare it up front.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure he knows, because he might not.
Okay, here we go. So, Alicon number 1, the one that Shatter is dancing with over here, is going to... he is going to take a... he's going to do a full attack. Why not? He's standing right there. Ooh, a couple of good hits. That's going to be a 20 against you, 20 against you for the slam. And then ooh, man, that was almost a crit. A 29 against you for the bite.
Again, we're 3rd level characters. A 29 is,
Well, the first one might have been miss. I don't know.
Yoshi?
Oh, you're attacking. I thought you were attacking the rabbit. What the fuck are you attacking me for?
No, I'm attacking. I'm attacking. The rabbit's already in someone's mouth.
Damn it.
So that is a 20 and a 29 coming at your KAC.
KAC. That is really a brutal hit. Can he just chomp on the sword by chance?
No.
Okay.
Just keeping it real.
there is actually an ability that I can take where I can kind of force myself in the way, but, we're only 30.
Now, I still have my shield up, though, last I checked. I mean, does that help?
That does push your... that should push your AC up a little
Okay.
bit. It pushes it up by 1 normally, and then I think it pushes up by 2 if you take the move action to align the shield.
Gotcha. That's not enough to do it.
Ooh, nearly max damage on these 2 hits, but I am sorry, you're going to need some healing when this is all done. Total of 14 damage on both of those hits.
Wait, so 28?
No, total of 14 on combined.
Okay. Well, you said
7 apiece.
You said on each of those hits, and I was like, ah!
Sorry, nope. I misspoke on that one. 7 apiece, 14 total. Ooh, that is a bad hit. Don't forget that comes off your stamina first before going into hit points.
Roger that. Oh, I also have that thing where I absorb.
That's right. You have DR, is it 1 or 2? Either way, that number comes off both of the hits. So if it's 2, take off 2 from those. If it's 1, take off 1 from each of them.
Oh, question. If you made 2 attacks with those things, did they take the -4 penalty for their attacks?
Son of a bitch. Does
the 29 still hit, but I mean the other one probably wouldn't.
So, let me rephrase that last turn there, because I fucked it up. Shatter, does a 16 and a 25 hit you?
Just the 25.
Just the 25. All right. So, that first hit, you can forget about that first hit. So you're only taking that 7 minus any DR you have. And Monty, I don't think this does it, but does a 21 beat your KAC +8?
No.
Is it +8, or do I have to...
You did +4 before, but now is this just regular grappling, though, right?
I'm actually double-checking that right now. You don't need to have a spare limb free as long as you make the attack. Creature can maintain the grab either with another successful grab attack or by performing a grapple normally. So I will do that with a normal grab attack. So does it beat your KAC +4?
No.
It does not?
Nope.
Okay. Which means you managed to wriggle yourself out of its mouth. Back up to the top of the round. Round 3, Scrap Heap. You got the bunny's free. The bunny's free.
Okay, that's good. So,
Bet you didn't expect to hear that tonight.
Shoot the bunny. Shoot the bunny.
I will fire my lens pistol again at the Alicon that was grappling the bunny.
You may fire when ready.
16 to hit.
That is going to be hit.
6 points of fire damage.
6 of fire. Respectable hit.
I got one.
So far, Scrap Heap has done the most damage of anyone today.
I'm going to science the shit out of this.
All right, Caliber, it is your turn. You are vibrating. You're in Shatter's hands.
Yep, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
Continue to vibrate?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. We are back up to Monty.
All right, natural 1, baby.
You got a 1 again?
No, I'm just rooting for it because that's what I expect. Got a 21 bite attack on this fucker.
Ooh, 21. All right, yeah, that'll do it.
For the throat.
Yeah, this is against the one that was biting you, right?
Yes, payback. 16 points of flashing and bludgeoning damage.
16? Damn, that's a rough bunny.
That's nasty.
It is still alive, but it is very badly hurt.
You don't like that bit, do you? See, this is how you bite someone.
You can see energon leaking out of it. Okay, Shatter, we are back to you. You've got a vibrating sword in your hand. What do you want to do with it?
I work with the sword guy to figure out the best attack from our vantage point here.
I give you a +1 to hit.
Yep.
But if you hit, we're going to destroy.
Okay.
We like that.
All right, roll it up, man. Roll it up.
God damn it.
Uh-oh. What'd you get?
10.
10. Oh, goes wide. Right over the...
Roll a 2?
Rolled a 4.
That should be a little bit higher,
Yeah,
but
it
if you roll
should
a 4, that's still going to be a miss.
That's
12.
That's not enough, but still.
I'll let you roll it next time. We're teamwork in this.
Getting closer, though.
Fair
Getting
enough.
closer. All right. Sword goes wide over the Alicon's head. Nearly hits Monty, but you know what? Monty is nice and small, so it goes over his head, too.
You know, since I'm over here wielding this big dick sword, shouldn't it be distracting these Alicons enough to give the Junkion and the other guy, like, a bonus to their attack?
You could, ironically, move up to here,
Yeah.
and then you would be flanking.
I'm going to incur attack of opportunities, though, getting there, aren't
Yeah.
I mean, I could take them. I'm just saying. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, just hypothetically.
It is my alligator's turn. All right. Okay, here we go. So, Monty, full attack coming in on you. -4, so that's going to be a 25 and a 23.
with -4s?
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and a 17 on those two. Oof.
Those are 2 hits for me then.
All right. Coming in, 2 hits. That is going to be 6 and a 7. 6 and a 7, total of 13. One of them moves up, takes a guarded step up to you there, Shatter. And he is going to try and he's going to try to do a little bite you. He's going to just try to bite you a little bit.
Son of a bitch.
26 to hit. I'm sure that's probably a hit. Does that beat your KAC plus 4?
Yes.
Does the stalagmite give any cover?
Son of a bitch, I keep forgetting with this stalagmite. Yes, it would provide some cover, which means it's going to be at -4, so it is a 22 to hit instead. So does that beat your KAC plus 4?
No, that ties it.
So that's considered a beat.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yes! Alright, good. So, this big guy over here is chomping down on you. You're going to take 6 points of damage, and you are grappled as this thing has chomped down on your arm. I will admit you have the option. Which arm is he chomping down on? Your shield arm or your sword arm?
So, hang on, one step at a time. So because of my DR2, do I deflect or absorb 2 of those points of damage?
Yes, you do. So not 6, so you're taking 4.
I guess if we're being as realistic as we can with transforming robots, Mike, he'd be grabbing my sword arm.
All right, good. So he's chomped down on your arm there. All right, good.
My arm. Wait. Just to be clear, because it's been going on the whole damn time. My arm is vibrating. Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, back up to top of the round. That is round 4. Scrap heap. Both of them took some good hits. What you gonna do?
I guess I'll attack the. I'll fire another shot at the one next to Monty. So try and finish that one off.
Do it.
20, not a natural 20. 20 to hit.
Solid hit.
7 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And that is enough to bring down your first Alicon.
Take that.
Sweet promise.
All right, next up, Caliber.
Bow weep grana nini.
Nini
My
bod.
ass.
A little late for that.
I am going to remind myself to help make a full attack next round, and that's it.
Sounds good to me. Monty, you got a dead Alicon right next to you, and another one up next to Shatter. What you gonna do?
Bite this cat. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I'm just imagining like a little rabbit biting an alligator.
All right.
And winning.
18 hit.
18 to hit on KC. That's a hit. That is a hit.
18 damage.
Son of a bitch. God. All right. This is ridiculous. Just leaping a fucking alligator chomp.
It's like a gremlin eating chicken.
Son of a bitch. All right, Shatter, you're up. The Decepticon bunny just jumped at it and ate the fucking thing.
We can make a full attack if you'd like. So that way we each can roll a die.
Okay. So my question is, since my sword arm is the one being chomped on at the moment, can we still do that?
I mean, technically grabbed isn't a specific thing. It's just a penalty that happens to you.
Okay.
So
I'm willing to say that you can, like, rotate your arm and like, rotate your wrist.
I mean, I'm also a willing and living weapon, so, like, if I'm inside of its mouth, that's still a target for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You can go ahead and do it.
So we're both rolling a 20?
Yep.
Okay.
You killed one of my Alicons. How rude.
I'm going to kill the rest of them.
So I hit a 17. That's with the -4. I don't know if he did.
Okay, so I got an 11 on the roll.
Ooh, that's good.
Plus 7.
It would be +8 normally, and then -4 because we're making multiple attacks.
15. Yeah.
15 is a hit on KAC. And Caliber, you said that you got a 17?
Right.
Both a hit. So that's 2 big, solid hits.
So for your first hit, you're going to want to roll 2d8 plus 9 plus 4d6.
Sweet merciful heavens. All right.
So you roll the 2d8 and I'll roll the 4d6.
Okay.
Weapon formers are fucking badass.
Yeah.
I got an 11 altogether.
Okay, so plus 9, that's 20, plus my 14, that's 34.
You annihilate it.
Is there anything left for me to harvest and energon?
Yeah, it's all over the party.
And with the death of the last Alicon, we will see you guys next time.
Nice. Victorious!
Thanks for listening to this Empire of Rust special. As always, Empire of Rust was conceived, written, and GM'd by Michael Ordway. Patrick Finn played the living weapon, Caliber. Decepticon Vorpal Bunny Monty was played by Matthew G. Yusuf Tanha, better known as Yoshi, was the Autobot powerhouse Shatter. And yours truly, Charles, aka Big C, was that lovable Junkion Scrap Heap. For more adventures with Shatter, check out Yoshi's G1-themed project Transformers Reanimated at transformersreanimated.com. Empire of Rust is part of the Transmissions Podcast Network. For all the latest news in the Transformers multiverse, listen to the Transmissions Podcast at transmissionspodcast.com.